Hello, hello, hello. So, we're going to get into another video. I found this video very, very interesting. So, let's get into it.
I always thought financial abuse happened when the person making the money was controlling the money. Like that makes the most sense, right? What about when the person making the money loses control of the money? So you're with your partner for about a year and you guys decide to move in together. So naturally, you'd have a conversation about shared financial responsibility. And let's just say you decide on like a 50-50 split.
I'm not going to go into 50-50 because, like, y'all, let's be real. Like, depending on how much you make, 50-50 can benefit you because if you're not making a lot, and your partner isn't making a lot either, and y'all put your resources together, y'all making a decent amount. So those who be like, oh, I don't do 50-50, if you can't afford to not do 50-50, then you don't need to be talking about whether you can or cannot do 50-50. You know what I mean? Because let's say you don't make enough money, you need that extra income, and having two incomes is better than one. It's better than you struggling than to no, it's better for you to see. It's where you're gonna struggle, but it's better for you to get that supplemental income and then be able to like stack your money up, than to be like, oh, I don't do 50-50, and now you're paying 100%.
So after a few months of living together, your partner's truck breaks down.
But at the same time, this is gonna go into like why, like, it's bad because let's say you do want to split the thing up 50-50, whatever, and then she's gonna get to it.
And they have really bad credit and no savings, and they come to you and they ask for some kind of help. Like, really, your gut is like, I don't like this idea, but they provide you with like a payment plan as to
Payment plan. If you want to give somebody some money, just don't even expect it to be returned. So like, all right, she's setting the scene up. So you're going 50-50 with somebody, right? And y'all spend the bills up. So let's say your rent is 1,500. Let me not do 1,500. Um, let's say your bills are $1,000 because that's easier to divide. And you pay 500, he pay 500, right? And then y'all split utilities up. That's $70 or 35, right? But she's making up the instance where, okay, so y'all doing 50-50, so it's time to pay the $500 for the rent, right? So you got yours and he got his, but he like, dang, babe, my car broke down. I need some money because blah blah blah. First of all, he need to figure it out himself, do something. I don't know. He needs to talk to his mama, a family member or something to like do that, or um do some extra shifts at work or something, because why are you looking for her to fix it? Okay, y'all, she said in this scenario that they're together for a year. So in that time period, you still in like the honeymoon phase. You're like, oh yeah, I'll do anything for this person. We together. We're gonna be together for a long time. So why wouldn't I do that? Um, no, don't do that.
how they're going to pay you back. And I mean, after all, partners help each other out, right? And at the same time, this is happening,
But I feel like it shouldn't be like expected. They should offer it like out of the kindness of their heart. They like not try to like guilt them and be like, oh, if you're my partner, you'll give me the money.
every once in a while they ask you for like $20 or $40.
Now and then if they start nickel and diming you, being like, "Oh, babe, can I have $10 to my next paycheck?" I would be like, my first question would be like, "What do you need the $10 for that you can't wait till this, like till Friday, that when you get paid to, because $10 not gonna get you nowhere. What are you getting? Food, like cigarettes? You're getting like weed or something like that can wait." So that just tells me if somebody is like nickel and diming you, being like, "Oh, can I have $10 here, $20 there?" They're not responsible with their money, or they don't know how to delay gratification, because 10, 20, $40 isn't going to do much. Okay, so let's say someone's like, okay, $40. Like, can I, babe, can I have $40? ask them what it's for, cause like if you're like, okay, it's for food. Like, don't we got food in the house? Can't you like make something at home? Get you something that's not $40. Get you something that's like $5, $10. Get something cool. You trying to get something crazy, so you need to delay that gratification. Like why don't you have $40? That would be my question. I'm not gonna be with nobody who don't got $40 on any given day. Cause I mean, like $40, you don't have $40. Okay, anyway, let's go.
just to get them through until their next payday. But they never seem to actually pay you back.
Yeah, see, no, that's why I don't lend out money because if I'm gonna lend out, not even lend out money. If I'm gonna give you money, I'm not expecting it back. It's no harm, no foul. If I give it to you, it's out the kindness of my heart. You don't need to pay me back, whatever. I don't. If someone's like, "Can I borrow some money?" I'm gonna say no every time, and I'm gonna say if I am gonna give it to them, like, "Oh, I'm going to give this to you. Don't expect to pay this back. I don't mind losing it, but I'm always mine." So like, okay, like if I'm just giving as a gift, okay, yeah, 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 like here, take this money. I don't really care. I'm not expecting it back. I'm throwing it out there. I will never loan out no money ever. I would be like, I'm gonna miss that money, so I'm not gonna give it out. I'm gonna be like, no, because just if you start people like borrowing money, like no, no, I don't even like borrowing money myself because I'm like, I don't even want to pay it back. I'd rather just be without than to borrow something and then have that like linger over my hair. Oh, I owe this person some money. You can't get nothing because you gotta pay somebody back their money. Like that is not it.
Entirely. So about 6 months into it, your utilities get randomly shut off
And then not paying the bills. Why are you not paying the bills? That is so irresponsible.
one day. So you approach your partner because they're responsible for the utilities, and they say something like, "There must have been an issue at the bank. I'll look into it." One day you're put in
Not the utilities get cut off. First of all, you didn't pay me back. I'm breaking up with you off rip. I feel like that's a deal breaker. Okay, like there's a lot of things. People like, oh, this red flag. He liking girls' pictures on Instagram, or he doing this, he doing that. He didn't text me back. He ghosted me for a week. The quickest way for you to get cut off by me is for you to play with my money. Like, no, that is a ultimate deal breaker. You asking me for some money, you you stealing from me. I never had no man steal from me because he will be damned before he fucking steal from me, or just anything doing with money. Cause I like recently, like I don't know why I like scrolled all the way down and like my messages right. I'm just trying to figure out what was like my first message because like I had switched over my phone like a few years ago, and so I saw this message. It was because I'm like who because it was no number right because like I don't be saving nobody's number, and so it was some number, and so I guess it was somebody who I was talking to on like Bumble or something, Bumble or Hinge or something, and it was I was they were telling me like I guess they had like a crazy picture in their profile. So I was like, oh my god, dude, you gotta explain this story because that sounds insane. Like that sounds crazy. Like what happened for this photo to be taken? And then I told a crazy story, and then um the dude goes, oh, are you gonna buy me a drink? And I just go, no, lol. Because I was being so serious. Why would you ask me to buy you a drink? You already starting off on the wrong foot, talking about I'm gonna buy you something. Who I don't even remember who this person is because mind you, their number wasn't saved, and this was years and years and years ago. But even years and years and years ago, I'm like, you're asking me for something. Oh, can you buy this for me? Oh, I could tell we're not about to work out. Anyway,
laundry away and you find a utility bill in their sock drawer that is 6 months overdue with a second final warning. If not paid immediately, your utilities will be shut off.
yeah, and so you you didn't even decide to come to me and be like, hey babe, like I'm running a little short on cash. You just purposely hiding it from me and hiding it away and being like secretive about it. Like for your utilities to get cut off, like that's crazy. It kind of reminds me of like that the 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 two wives, right? And they were like I don't remember her name. It was like Latasha or something. I can't remember what the names were, but one of them was a pastor, and like, um, the one wife was given her money to like pay the mortgage or whatever, pay the bills or whatever, and she was always like she had like some type of like financial trauma because like when how she grew up, she didn't grow up with a lot of money, so she was like, okay, I'm not gonna. And I think she was like homeless when she was younger or like a teenager, and she was like, I never want to be in that position again. So it's wild to me that she gave the pastor her wife money to pay the bills, and the wife ain't never paid the bills. I don't know what if she was pocketing the money to give it to other women or what, but the bills wasn't getting paid, and they had like warning, like late payments, all this other stuff. Boom, they getting evicted. Like so, her and her son they go home, and there's the eviction notice on the door, right? And she's like, "Ain't no way in heck that I'm getting evicted because I gave my money to my wife to pay the bills, right?" So she asked the wife like, "What's going on?" And she's like, "Oh yeah, it must be something wrong." Da, da, da." She wasn't paying them bills, and my thing is like, if you want your bills paid, don't put it in somebody else's hand unless they coming out their own like wallet to like pay the bills. Um, don't give them the money. Be like, oh yeah, here's the money to pay it, right? So if y'all are like, let's say y'all splitting the bills, right? You go to the place that you submit the bills, and like if you could do like a partial payment, put your half on there. Like if you splitting the bill like at a restaurant, you put your half on there, right? And then it's their job to make up the other half, right? If they don't do the other half, you know that they're not doing their job, and it's your time to make an exit and bow out of there.
So you ask your partner about it, and the first thing that they say to you is, "Why the hell were you going through my sock drawer?" So you have another conversation about shared financial responsibilities, and your partner says to you, "Listen, I'm really struggling. My child support, my this, my that."
That's why you don't date men with kids. Men always like, oh, I'm not dating no woman with kids. Men with kids are the worst because oh my kid this, my baby mama that, I gotta do this, da 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 da. It's always some excuse. It don't need to be about the kid. They just using the kid as a scapegoat and an excuse for everything. So and they were like, oh yeah, like my child's mother is keeping me away from them. Now you know the lady not keeping you away from your child. You can go to see them right now. You just using this as an excuse, and you and some girls they be dumb enough to fall for it. Be like, she don't let him see his son. She is such a bitch. Like she is just the worst person ever. I'm like, if you went and talked to that girl, you would be like, you're so nice, and he's just a deadbeat.
You listen to the laundry list of excuses, and you end up coming to another agreement where it is 75-25. Pretty
Mm.
soon you start to find
Nah, like ain't nobody beating me down by no money. I'd be like, either it's paid or it's not. I don't play. I really don't play. I'd be like, oh, so you don't want to pay the bills? Okay, I'd be like, all right, I'm going to break the lease, and you gotta find somewhere else to live because I'm not doing this with you.
money missing from your wallet.
Or they steal. See, I told you, like stealing is a no, 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 no. That's something you can never forgive. Like I don't care about nothing else. If I find out somebody is stealing from me, I find 1 cent missing. You're chopped. You are done.
Or your debit and credit card have these random charges on it that you didn't authorize. When you ask your partner, they either deny it or they say, "I thought we're helping each other out." So as
And I think that's only okay if like you give them permission. All right. So if it's a dude and you put your credit card in a girl Apple Wallet, right? First of all, that's a flex for you. And if you have like a good credit card, you get like points and miles and rewards for it. So it's really no big deal. But without their permission, that is stealing. That is literally stealing. And you're stealing from your partner if you taking a card and like making charges on it or whatever. I mean, I'm with the girls doing that, but dudes, that is disgusting. I mean, girls, to be like the moral police right now, if I wouldn't do that because I'd be like, I got my own. Like, I don't need to steal your money. Like, okay, I'll ask. I'll be like, can I have money for this? Or see if you offer it to me. I'll put up a situation and see if you offer. But at the end of the day, I'm like, I don't need to steal from you. I don't need to steal from anybody. Like, stealing is nasty. That is gross.
As they start to contribute less, it triggers fear and anxiety as to where the money is going to come from to pay your bills. You can't save for personal goals because you will likely need that money to cover your partner's share. And when you do decide to treat yourself, you're told, oh, for
Nah, it's like she was seven said. It don't matter no race. If you a barber the builder, if you like, oh yeah, I'm gonna help a man out, like you don't see no like fine, high self worth woman dealing with no BS like this unless she like, oh yeah, I'm a girl boss. I got money. I make money. I make this amount. I make 200K a year. Oh, you're saying that so loud. Some leech man is got his ears perked up like, oh yeah, what can I get from her? What can I get from her? Right? Because like, and then they like women who like lead with their money like, yeah, I got it like that. Oh, I trick too. Like it's you not just tricking. I'm tricking back. Da, 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 da. Don't say that too loud because there's always some leech man around the corner. Like ooh, like she getting me this, she getting me that.
somebody who's so worried about money, you sure do have extra to spend. But they always seem to be able to make it home with a six pack.
Yeah, and pocket watching is crazy. Like calling you big money or or just being like, oh yeah, you got a lot of extra money to spend for somebody who don't got it like that. I be like, pocket watching is crazy. I'm like, you watch my pockets for what? Like, get out people pockets. Like, let people do what they want with their money. Like, let them do what they do.
You're terrified to bring this up because you know it's going to lead to an argument. And
I don't care about no argument. Like, I'm ready to argue all day, every day, any day. I'm ready to argue, especially if it's something that's gonna make me mad. I'm like, all right, let's go, come on. And especially if it's something I know I'm right about, I'm not gonna. If I know I'm right about something, I'm not gonna shy away and be like, oh yeah, like I don't want to start no fight. I'm starting to fight today and tomorrow and yesterday.
then he's going to spend the next 3 days sulking on the couch, not going to work, not making money.
Not going to work. I shit. I need me a working man. I need me a man that say I'm going to work because man, I'm not going to work. Or I'm calling off and I'm gonna take unpaid. What? I'm paid. You're not gonna. I don't know if this is gonna work out. I need me a man that's going to work.
Not contributing to the house. And at the end of the relationship, they've gaslit you so bad that they make you believe that they're entitled to half of your house, even though it was your deposit.
You know what? I would literally hit them over the head with a frying pan, talking to me crazy like that. Be like, "Oh yeah, this is my house too." I'd be like, "What you pay for?" I'm literally gonna ruin your self esteem if you talk to me like that. Like, talk about some. Oh, like this is half of my. Like, let's say in a situation like you got like a house with a mortgage, whatever, and they not putting in nothing. You picking up most of the bills, and they going behind. I'd be like, "You're a bum," and I'm gonna hit you over the head with a frying pan, and I'm gonna call the police, and I'm gonna tell them to get you out of my house. I ain't going to evict you. Like, period.
Your down payment, you paid the lawyer fees, your credit, you're on the deed. And it's not until you seek legal advice that you realize they are entitled to nothing. What do you think?
I think that's wild and a load of baloney because that is crazy. Like, I don't know. And like, so many people go through this, and I hate to say it because these are the famous last words. It couldn't be me. Cause like, I'm thinking about that Tyler Perry movie with Taraji P Henson, where like she got like a large inheritance, golly, she got a large inheritance, and then she just kept spending money on this dude, da 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 da, and then eh, she turned around 5 years later, she ain't got no money. But it was the worst part about it was that in the beginning of the movie, before she really started spending money on him like that, he was cheating on her. And the cheating part is not funny because cheating is not funny or laughing matter, but he was cheating on her, and she like pushed. They were in a trailer, like they were sleeping together in a trailer, and she had pushed the trailer over. Hold on, let me actually try to find the scene from this movie because it is very, very telling. I think it was acrimony. I think that's what it's called. Full movie or trailer. We just go watch the trailer and okay, all right. Let's start over. Tyler Perry did his big one with that one. Like he did his big one. So basically, like, um, yeah, she had pushed the trailer over, or whatever, and he's draining her bank account, and then he not trying to work, and he like, oh, I'm trying to be an inventor, and I'm my invention gonna come true. I am not the hold down type of person. I'm not gonna hold you down for nothing. I'm sorry. You got a little bit of time to get it together, and I mean, if you have faith in them, you do you. But me, I'm already planning my exit. All right, I'm liking this series on like financial relationships and finance. Like it's literally been a very interesting topic. I've seen some videos that I want to cover, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.